All right, hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and I want to say thanks for joining us on the live stream today. If this is your first time hanging out with us, or if you're one of the people who come back week after week who we love so much, make sure you say hi to us in the chat. Let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in at. We love having you guys come on here and hang out with us every week, and just really appreciate all of you guys. But today we're going to be talking about selling your photos online, and we're going to be giving you some tips and some ideas of how to make the most out of this unexpected downtime that some of us may be experiencing. So Richard's got some tips for you, and I'm going to have some tips for you guys as well. And just to clarify a little bit what we're going to talk about today, we're going to do an overview of the online selling tools that Zenfolio offers. So whether you've been with us for a while or you're brand new to the platform, we just want to just let you guys know what all tools and options there are available to actually sell your photos, sell products and different things to your clients online. So I'm going to give you guys a quick overview. I'm not going to be really deep diving into any feature unless you guys have questions about it. And then I'm going to kind of just talk about doing a virtual in-person sale. So I know some of us, a big part of our business is doing in-person sales. And so I want to kind of show how you could use Zenfolio shop pages to do a virtual in-person sales through something like Skype or something like that. Going to give you some ideas for re-engaging your existing clients with new products. And today, this morning and yesterday, I actually spent some time sitting down and putting a lot of resources together for you guys, so that if you do have downtime, you've got some resources that you can go and keep focusing on your business, working on your Zenfolio account, and making sure that everything is set up the way that you want. So there are a lot of resource links in the video description below right now. Make sure that you bookmark this video. You don't have to bookmark each playlist, just bookmark this video so you can come back, go down into the description, and there are tons of playlists put together by category, covers everything from branding and customization to selling and marketing. I just created a brand new complete walkthrough of getting started selling your photos on Zenfolio video. That's in the description below, and it has timestamps and all kinds of stuff so you can jump to different sections as you need to, but it is hands down a complete walkthrough of selling here on Zenfolio. And then guys, as always, if you have any questions, make sure you get those questions in the chat, because hanging out with me in the chat, I've got Mr. Richard modding you guys, watching you guys, taking care of you guys, passing your questions on to me and answering some questions yourself. So make sure that you show him some love. Let's see, we've got Jennifer, Joanne, Roxanne, Dana, Zapcat, Frank, Shark 408, CEC, Joaquin hanging out with us, and Philip as well. So hey, thank you guys so much for jumping on here. Like I said, if you have questions, make sure you get those in the chat. We're going to do our best to answer those questions live. We're going to be doing some overview of the selling tools. And then just a quick announcement for you guys really quick. Something that we may have forgotten about, or maybe not. Today is the actual first day of spring. And if you are a fellow North Carolinian, is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm not originally from North Carolina, but if you're in North Carolina or down in our neighborhood area, in this area, that means one thing, and that is pollen. There are pollen clouds. I had never seen pollen clouds until I moved to North Carolina. It's the craziest thing I ever seen, but that's what the first day of spring means. All right, and then I've got a challenge for all of you guys watching, right? So here's my challenge for you guys. Over the next couple of weeks with everything that's going on, there's all this stuff coming on our social media feeds. I want to challenge us as photographers to take this time to post something positive every day on our social media feed. So you guys, you have beautiful photos. Take those photos, post them on your social media, put them on Instagram. Let's share some positivity and try to brighten up everybody's social media feed. And this is going to be good for you guys. It's going to get you out there and get you visual in front of people. And it's just going to be a really good thing. So make sure that you're trying to post positive content daily. That is my challenge for you guys. Okay. Lots more people jumping on here and hanging out with us. But like I said, what we're doing today is we're going to do the overview of the selling tools, and then we're going to go through a couple other things. If you have specific questions, whether it's on topic or not, make sure that you get those in the chat. Richard's going to get those questions over to me, and I'm going to do my best to answer those for you guys today. But here we go. We're just going to go ahead and jump into Zenfolio. and we're going to get started here doing an overview of the selling tools that we have available to us here in Zenfolio. And these are specifically the online selling tools that are available for you guys, right? So a lot of times, like right now, especially with everything that's going on, doing in-person sales, we can't go out, we can't see our clients, those kinds of things are happening. And so it's really important to know what you have available for online selling. That way, if you have existing clients, you know how you can take your gallery and your client proofing and stuff online, or you can think about this for in the future when things kind of return back to normal, you can have all of this stuff set up and ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys really quickly, and again, I'm not deep diving into these, but there are tons of videos in the description below this video, lots of tutorials that will really deep dive you into these features and really take you through setting them up step by step. Okay, but the first thing I want to show you guys, if you didn't know, is pre-order. So we're going to go to selling right here. And then if you look down here at the very bottom, there's a little section down here called pre-order. Now, all of these online selling tools that I'm going to talk about are only going to be available if you have the Pro plan or the premium plan. So if you don't have these features, you might need to upgrade your account, just something to think about. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is pre-order. So pre-order is exactly what it is. It's a way that you can take online pre-orders. Now you can use this in the traditional sense of letting people pre-order for specific print packages, maybe different options like that where people want to prepay before the shoot for specific print packages. But pre-order is a really versatile feature. Some of the other ways that you could use it for is an online registration, right? So if you have people coming, maybe you're doing an event and you need to know, like, okay, I need to know how many people are going to be there. I need a way to collect their emails. And then maybe you want to send them like a digital download of their file or something like that. You can set up an online pre-registration using pre-order, collect a couple of dollars, you'll get their email address, and then once you do the shoot, you'll be able to email them out their digital files because you have that information. The other thing as well is you can use this to take payments for setting fees, for selling sessions, right? So right now, one of the things you could do is if you wanted to run a promotion, right? Like maybe 6 months down the road, you want to try to get all that time booked up with sessions, and you want to offer sessions at a discount if people prepay for them now to help you keep that cash flow going. You can do that with pre-order. It's a really versatile feature, lots of different options. I'm going to just jump in one of these really quick and show you what it looks like. And again, if you want to deep dive into this feature, there are videos below. I want to try to give you guys as much time today as I can to answer questions, because I know you guys are going to have lots of questions. So make sure that you're getting those in the chat now. That way we have some time to go over that. But this is what pre-order looks like. Very versatile, lots of different things you can do. You can offer self-fulfilled products. You can offer vendor-fulfilled products. And basically what you do is you come in here and you set this list up. You can have lots of different options. You can have customizable packages. You can have add-ons, so people can go in and they can actually choose different options. They can choose a package. They can add add-ons to that package. And what pre-order does is it basically creates kind of a standalone landing page where you can send that link out to whoever you need to. You can put it on your social media. You can link to it from your site menu, all kinds of different things. But it creates basically a standalone page that you can send out to people where they can go and purchase whatever sessions you're offering. And you can set it up to look like this. So you can have these little images up here. And obviously this is kind of a demo for using pre-order to sell sessions, which is really cool. But you can have a lot of options in here. And then basically your clients would come in here, choose an option, go check out, and then you get to collect their information. So this is a really powerful, really versatile feature. If you guys have not gone in there and checked it out, if you haven't gone in here and played with it yet, I would definitely encourage you guys to get in there, check out pre-order. Like I said, very versatile, very powerful. There's a lot of things that you can do with it and put it to use. So this is one way that you can start doing that online, collecting payments for your setting fees and different things like that. All right, I'm going to close this out. We're going to kind of go back into Zenfolio. So I'm just going to kind of go back up here, go back to selling. The next thing I want to show you guys is our digital products feature. I probably talk about digital products a lot a lot on the live streams. Our digital products feature personally is one of my favorite options here on Zenfolio as far as for selling tools, because it's a really easy way to automate delivery of digital files, and not just delivery of digital files, but delivery of print releases too, right? So if you give your clients print releases of the digital photos that they purchase, you can use Zenfolio's digital products feature to automate that and actually give them that print release for you. So this is going to be on your selling main page. So if you just click on selling, you're going to go down to digital products right down here. And then you can create many different types of digital products. This isn't just about selling downloads of photos. You can sell your downloads of your videos. You can sell full gallery downloads. You can sell low resolution downloads. You can sell your images with any raw files that you have linked to them attached. So like, let's say you upload a Photoshop template. You want to sell a Photoshop template, you can do that with digital products as well. And just to kind of show you really quick what the setup looks like, if we're going to click in here really quick, we'll just go into this single video download. Just want to show you the options. Again, really in-depth tutorials. And if you are brand new at selling, check out the complete walkthrough video that's in the description below. But we're going to go down here really quick. And this is what the setup looks like. It's really simple. You just come in here, title it, choose the type of product you want to offer. These are licensing options here, right here. So Zenfolio has some built-in licenses that you can use, or you can actually upload your own license to this digital product, right? And then make it available to your clients. Now, what's really cool about this is that when your clients go to purchase their photos as digital downloads, or purchase whatever you're offering for sale as a digital product, we actually present them with that license during the checkout process. And they have to check a little box that says they agree to the terms of that license before they can buy that digital download. And then, like I said earlier, we actually email them the digital files with that license as a text file in their zip file. So again, this will completely streamline getting your clients their digital files with their print releases. And you can have lots of different configurations. It's really handy if you service a lot of different type of clients. So if you do portraits, but you also shoot real estate photography and you need different licenses and you need to get them to your clients, you could have different configurations for that to take care of that. And that's how digital products work. You can set them up in here. You can have lots of different options. And again, that's personally one of my favorite features. So if you've never dabbled with our digital products, make sure that you guys take the time to check it out. This is really, really powerful. So make sure that you guys go check that. That's like my hands down, probably my favorite feature aside from coupons. And the next thing I want to talk about really quick is packages. Okay, you can offer packages to your clients through Zenfolio as well. So if you like to pre-build out some packages to make it simple for your clients, or to maybe make it more economical for you as a photographer, Zenfolio has a packages feature that you can build your own packages in here. So you're just going to go back up to your selling right here. And then and I see you guys throwing questions in the chat. Please keep throwing them in there. Once I kind of get through going through all of the selling features, I will come back and make sure that I address those questions and get those answered for you guys in detail. Absolutely. But what we're going to talk about now is the packages feature. So if you click on selling again, you can come right down here to packages, and there is a package feature in here. Now you can build lots of different package configurations. So you can have as many different packages as you want. Now for your own personal sanity, guys, I would make sure that you don't build like a ton of packages in here, because it's going to become really confusing if you have a bunch of packages. But you can build quite a few packages in here as different options for your clients. So you just click add new package, give that package a title. Whatever you want to call it, make sure that you're strategic with how you title the package, because it will affect the way that it appears to your clients. You want to title it strategically, but you can also offer different versions of package. It can be a single image or a single pose package, a multi-image package. There's lots of different options. And then basically you just come here and you click add products. You go to your specific vendor that you want to work with, and you start building your package. And you can include prints, products, albums, whatever the vendors offer, and digital downloads all together as one in the packages. So you have a lot of options in here. Packages are really going to save your clients time. And especially if you're doing pre-order where you're having them pick out a pre-configured package, it might be helpful to go ahead and build that package on this side as well, so that when clients go into their gallery, that package is there available for them. Okay, really quick, we're going to talk about price lists, guys. Price lists are what bring everything together. And again, if you're new to Zenfolio, please grab that video below that says the complete walkthrough. It's going to take you step by step through all of this and help you get it set up. I really deep dive in that tutorial, so make sure that you check it out, you watch it, especially if you're just getting started here on Zenfolio. It's going to save you so much time, and there's timestamps that jump ahead to different topics if you need. But price lists, really quick. Price lists are what bring everything that you want to offer together to your clients. That's what brings it all together. So when you build digital downloads and when you build packages, you apply them to a price list, and that price list is what you actually apply to the gallery to make different things available. So you have many different options for building your price list. You can create as many different price lists as you want. What I personally recommend is creating a price list per client genre that you plan on photographing, because obviously you're probably going to want to offer them different products at different price points. And so you just go through here, click add a blank price list, give that price list a name right up here. It's really easy to do. You give this price list a name, and then you can start adding products right here, pricing those products, and then you apply that price list out to a gallery. And this is what lets you offer different products in different galleries. You can have different price lists. So the price list is what brings it all together and what actually makes these products available to your clients. All right, so let's go back and let's get out of here really quick. And then the last couple of things that I'm going to show you on our overview of our selling tools is we have a coupon feature. So if you want to give your clients discounts, like right now would be a good time to re-engage existing clients with a discount. Then what you can do is send them coupons or gift certificates. So back to the selling page right up here. There's a little coupon option right over here. So you can click this, and this is another really powerful feature. This is something that you could use now to re-engage your existing clients. So if you have a lot of clients on here, and we know that probably within the next couple of weeks, we're not going to be out doing a lot of shooting, not making a lot of sales. One of the things that you could do is take some time, create a coupon, go back and re-engage your existing clients, sending them some emails with a coupon deal saying, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm running a promotion right now. Here's a coupon for 20% off of anything you want to order in your gallery. And you can actually set that coupon up to have a time limit as well. So the coupon tool is really powerful. So you're just going to go in here and just start kind of setting this up the way you want. Again, not trying to deep dive into these tools. I just want you guys to be aware of what all is available. Hopefully these are getting your wheels turning on different things that you can use them for. And then you're going to go check out those links in the video or the description below so that you can deep dive into these and understand exactly how you can implement these tools to encourage online sales. So the coupon feature is another really powerful one. Okay, so just want to give you guys a couple of ideas now that I've kind of gone over these online selling tools and what you have. Just want to give you guys a couple of ideas. Then we're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back and take your guys' questions. So as I was saying before, one of the things that you could do is you can use the coupon feature to re-engage your existing clients. And so what you want to do is if you want to email all of your clients at once and just say, hey, I'm running a promotion. I just want to let you guys know. Here's a coupon code. You can use this for 20% off of your order. You're going to go build a coupon first. And again, if you're not familiar with it, check out the videos below. But then you can actually come up here to communications. You can go to email communications. And in this list, if you go down to your contact list right here, will be a list of all of your clients. So these are going to be people who you've either imported their information, they've done a visitor sign in, they have created a client account because they did a favorite set. That's how their information gets in here. And so what you can do is come here You can select everybody if you want to, or if you want to target just specific galleries, you can go up here and you can say, okay, well, show me only the people who logged in through this group or through this particular gallery. And then when you apply that, you'll see the people who were in that gallery for whatever reason, whether it was because they did a visitor sign in or they placed an order. You can select that group, hit send email. You can write up whatever email you want and include a coupon code in here and kind of run a promotion. Okay, so that's really powerful. You can go in there and re-engage people. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about really quick is if you guys have hung out with me much on the live stream, you hear me preach a lot about using Quick Shop. So Zenfolio has 2 client buying experiences. One is the Quick Shop. That's the little right-hand side buying panel. The other one is the shop homepages. Now, I like Quick Shop for online sales if I'm just sending my clients to their galleries and wanting them to go and buy things themselves. But right now, I think it's important to acknowledge there's a lot of us who in-person sales is one of the things that we really do to boost our business. And with everything going on right now, that might be kind of taking a backseat. It might be kind of hard for us to be going out and doing these in-person sales sessions. So that's where the Zenfolio shop homepage could really come in handy, and you can think about doing virtual in-person sales. You can use something like Skype or Google Hangouts or a Zoom meeting, right? And do a Zoom meeting with your client, share your screen, use the shop pages, and you can do virtual in-person sales. And the shop pages are really visual, and that's why it's going to make it so nice to do those in-person sales. And so just to show you how to get there, if you've never accessed it before, and I am going to come back and answer your guys' questions, I promise. I know there's a lot of questions going off in the chat, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to come back and grab those really quick here in just a second. Okay, but if we go to a gallery, and first of all, we need to make sure this gallery has a price list. So it does. Oh, it doesn't. So let's go grab a price list and we'll apply that price list. And then what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to have to make sure that I have these shop pages enabled because, like I said, I usually preach Quick Shop, and doing in-person sales virtually, that's where you're really going to benefit from using those shop pages. So if I just go to preview, open this in a new tab really quick. And once this gets opened, what we're going to do is go to edit page, and I'm just going to turn on the visit shop option so that I can access those shop home pages. So we're going to go up here, we're going to go to options, page elements, not page elements, shopping setup right over there. And then you can either use Quick Shop and shop pages or shop pages only. We're going to leave that here. And then I'm going to apply that setting. And then we will publish this right up here. And now what I'm going to do really quick is I'm just going to grab this gallery link. And so let's say that you set up to do a virtual in-person sales with somebody. The first thing you want to do is you want to do this logged out of your Zenfolio account. Now, I hate logging out of stuff. I forget passwords all the time. So in Google Chrome, what you can do is you can go to File, New Incognito Window, and then that's going to give you a window that you're logged out. And so you can paste that link into that gallery, and you can do it all through this gallery. All right, so now we're in this gallery as a client. If I click on this, I'm going to be seeing the client price list, not my price list. And then we can go up here to the buy button and go to visit shop. And this is where we can use those shop pages. We can start doing a screen sharing session with our client and going through and doing an in-person sales because it's so visual. You can come down here to prints. You can click on the prints. They can see the different options. If you offer framing and mounting options, you can actually show this picture framed, selecting the framing and mounting options here, and you can change the different sizes, and you can kind of see all those options here. So this is really useful if you want to do kind of that virtual in-person sales while things are a little kind of crazy. All right. That's pretty much it for our overview of our selling tools. Hopefully that gave you guys some ideas. I'm going to take a quick coffee and water break, and I'll be right back to answer all the questions that you guys threw in chat.
Hey guys, my name is Richard with Zenfolio Customer Success. Happy Thursday. We really appreciate you all hanging out with us in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat too. That's what Robert and I are here for. We would be happy to assist you. But also, if you're watching the recorded version of this, you can ask questions as well. Click on the link in the description below. It's titled Email Questions for Next Week. Type in a couple questions that you have and we would be happy to assist, which is what Robert is about to do for you right now. But before I go, I just wanted to share some tips and tricks that we can take advantage of during this downtime we're all experiencing. It's been a strange week since the last time we recorded, so I just wanted to share some things that we could do to keep us busy during this downtime as photographers. The first being catching up on your back-end work. Whether that be that site menu option you've been looking at changing, creating some new email templates, or any back-end work, definitely this is the time to do it. One thing that I recommend as well is taking a look at your sales reports, looking at those hot selling items, those prints or products, and maybe creating a new price list out of those products, and you can throw that on old galleries to get those new sales on old client galleries. You can always create a little email template. You can send those galleries out and just let your clients know that you have some new products on there. Maybe even create a little coupon as well, just as a little incentive to get them to purchase. So anything that we can do to kind of get those reoccurring sales is always a good thing while we can't be out there interacting with our clients currently. And evaluating the client's experience as well. I always recommend opening up an incognito window or the preview mode within your account and going through as a client and seeing what you would like to change, seeing if it runs smoothly for you. It's always a great thing to put yourself in the client's shoes, and this is a perfect time to do that as well. But yeah, and also gift certificates. We can't be out there right now shooting, so we might as well give your clients the option to still purchase for a later date. So you can always set up gift certificates within your account. I will throw out a little link within the chat about how to do that. But that's always a great option, and they can always save that gift certificate to be redeemable when the sun is shining and we are all healthy. So those are just a couple of tips for you, but good luck during this time. Definitely stay healthy, and we really appreciate you all.
All right. Thanks, Richard. All right, guys. So I'm going to get to your guys' chat questions. We've got 32 minutes. I can roll through a lot of questions in 32 minutes. If you have more questions as I'm going through, make sure that you get those in the chat, and I will keep going right up until we are out of time. Okay, so let me just get the first question up here really quick. Looks like this question is from, let's see. Sharks 408 says, is it possible to allow my customers for a dance school to prepay for packages? So great question, Sharks 408. Thanks for jumping on here and asking that one. Absolutely it is. You can do that through the pre-order option, the prepay option. So I am not going to deep dive into that one, but it's totally possible to do. Go check out the pre-order and prepay video playlist. I think it's down in the description below. Totally possible to do using our built-in pre-order feature. They can go in there and pre-buy packages. Now, an option that I like to do is more like a pre-registration, where rather than selling specific prepaid packages, I like to sell a pre-registration option where they pay $25 to pre-register, and in return, I give them a $35 print credit for them to spend on my site buying whatever they want. But there's videos that deep dive into that below this video in the description down there. Great question though. Okay, let me grab another question really quick. Let's see, next question. Bernardo says, will you cover selling digital video footage? Absolutely. So that's going to be set up using our digital products feature. It's a pretty cool feature, and I'll show you how to do it really quick. So we're going to jump into digital products. So what we're going to do is just go up here to selling right here, go to digital products, and then basically you need to create a digital video download product. So if you go here and you click add product, You can basically title this whatever you want to title it. Video download, digital video download, whatever you want to call it. And it really depends on too, like the types of videos you're using and you're selling. So one of the things I would say is I'm going to show you a general setup. You might want to look at the different options of these settings and just make sure. Did my mic get quiet? It looks like my mic got turned down. Let me fix that. I should be louder now. Yeah. Okay. So I should be back to normal now. Okay. So we're going to go back in here and title this really quick. We'll say this is a single, we'll just say this is a video download. Video download. All right. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to change this product type over to be a video product type. That's the most important thing right there, is just making sure that you turn it to video. Then down here, again, choosing the right license for this, right? This is the license that your clients are going to see. So you make sure that you have a video license of your own in here if you want, or you can use one of ours. Now, video quality, this is going to be the type of video that they get to download after they buy this product. Right now, we only support full HD 1080p. We're currently not supporting 4K. I believe that's something that we're looking at, but right now the highest you can do is 1080p. You're going to choose that option right here. And then you can decide how many videos you want your client to be able to download after paying for this pack or this product once. So in the situation where you want them to pay per video that they're going to download, what you're going to want to do is leave both of these numbers set to 1, which means they're going to pay per video they download. Now, after you do that, come down here and save it. Once you save it, you need to apply that video digital product to a price list. So if we go to selling and we go to price list, my throat's getting a little scratchy. We're going to go to price list, and then we're just going to start a blank one really quick, and I'm just going to add this, and I'm going to say video. Okay, now you can put a digital video product on a price list with prints and products. Zenfolio's system is smart, so we will only show a digital video product to your clients if the gallery that they're looking at has a video in it. And they have to be looking at the video if you're using QuickShop. So just to show you really quick, we'll say this is video and prints. All right, and I'm going to breeze through this. Everything that I'm about to do is not suggested on setting up your price list this way. I'm just doing it really quickly because I want to show you this. So let's go grab a vendor. We'll grab some prints really quick right here. Okay. And then we'll go back and we'll add that digital product. So your digital products are going to be under your name. If you missed how I did that, you're going to click right up here, go down to your studio name, and then that's where your digital products are going to be. And then we'll just grab whichever one of these we want. We'll grab video download, and then I will come over here and put the price. Let's say we want to charge $100 for that video. Next, what I'll do is come down here and make sure that these are all over in my QuickShop. This is the buying experience I prefer. We're going to hit save. And then once that's saved, we're going to apply that price list to a gallery. So I'm going to go back to photos. We're going to jump into a gallery really quick. Let's see. I think I have a gallery with videos in here. Let's see. What do I have in here? Okay. So this gallery has a video and images. So we'll apply that price list to that gallery. So I'm just clicking on the gallery right here, going up here to price list, say yes, go to this one and save it. And then if we preview this really quick, I'll just show you guys how this works. So here we are in the gallery, and if I click on an image, you're going to notice that it has a bunch of keywords on it because I was keywording stuff earlier. But you're going to notice that that digital video product is not showing up over here. But if I go over to the video, now that video download is showing here and the print options aren't there. So Zenfolio's system's smart. It recognizes what's a digital video product versus what's a digital photo download, and it will only make that product available if the gallery that the client's in has a video in it, and if the client's currently shopping for the video, then only then will that video download become available. So what does that mean if you want to upload like screenshots of the video and then sell the full video elsewhere, or maybe not upload it but send it to them manually, that means that you're going to need to be either manually emailing that video to the client after they buy that, or doing a swap out in order approval. And there are videos that cover that. There's actually a very specific Zenfolio Live where I deep dive into selling video digital downloads. It's in the the marketing and selling playlist down below. Great question though. Thanks for asking that question. Really appreciate you guys getting those questions in chat. Let's see. Next question here really quick. Philip Paris says, when you get to it, is there a way to connect images to Mixbooks? Okay, so that is, I don't think there's a built-in way to connect it. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's not a built-in way, Philip, to connect images to Mbooks. I don't think that they have an app or something like that that connects with this. We really don't have a way to connect to it. You're going to be wanting to do that as a self-fulfilled product. So right now, there's not a way for Mixbooks, or I keep trying to say Mixbooks to integrate with Zenfolio. Right now, we don't integrate. So what you can do is you can sell that as a self-fulfilled product. And there's videos that deep dive into that below. You can sell that as a self-fulfilled product, and then you would basically need to send the images over to that specific vendor. They're currently not a vendor that's integrated with us, but that's a great question. Thank you for asking that one. That's a great question. Let me grab another question here really quick. All right, next question. Lynn says, hey, Robert, happy Thursday. Hey, Lynn, happy Thursday to you. Thanks for jumping on here with us. Can you talk about the marketing support Zenfolio offers? So I think what you're talking about, Lynn, is the built-in client campaigns. So Zenfolio actually does some free client marketing for you. This is something that you can opt in or opt out of. It's in your account, and basically the way it works is if you choose to opt into those client campaigns, Zenfolio will email your clients on your behalf at specific dates for specific sales and promotions. So we handle all of that for you. So you can choose to opt in, and then let's say you're opting into I don't know, a Father's Day campaign. I'm not sure if we have one going, but you're opting into a Father's Day campaign. On that specific date, we'll email your clients. It'll have a coupon code, and we'll email them, and it'll have a coupon code to where they can go into the gallery and purchase and get that discount. Now, definitely it's important to understand how these work, to understand your options. And so if you go into, hover over your name right up here, click on account, and then what we're going to do is come down here to selling, and let me just shrink myself here. Come down here to selling, and then we'll go to free client marketing. And then in here, this is where you can actually enroll in these. So these are the campaigns that we have coming up. It gives you the days, the times, the percentage of off that we're offering, and the deals that we're offering. There's lots of them. As you guys can see, there's lots of options in here. Now you can come in here and enroll in all of them if you want, or you can manually pick and choose ones to opt into. Now keep in mind, there are specific days that you have to either be enrolled by or be opted out by if you're enrolled. So keep that in mind. That way you know, okay, I'm in when I need to be in, or I'm opted out if I need to be opted out. But if you're going to participate in these, they're wonderful. Anything that you can do that makes this stuff hands off for you is really nice. Make sure that you click on these two links up here and you understand how these work. You understand how to make sure that your price list is built to accommodate those discounts. It's really important that you read up on these here to make sure that you understand how these work. Great question though. It's a really, really useful feature. And it looks like Philip clarified there in the chat, he meant MPix. So absolutely, images can be linked to MPix photo books. They're actually an integrated vendor. So all you have to do, Philip, is add their photo books to your price list, and then it becomes an option for your clients to purchase. So just really quick, to show you how to do that, if you go to selling and you go to price list and you either build a new one or you add these to an existing one, you can add books from MPix. So if I go up here, my internet's being just a little bit slow, we're going to go add products, click up here, make sure we're on MPix, and then right here you can go to albums and books. And then you can pick from the different options that are here. And these will actually let your clients select these albums, and they can actually drag and drop the photos that they want to choose into these different templated designs. And then they place the order goes to the lab, you get the profit, MPix prints that book and ships it to your client for you. So absolutely 100% you can do that. Hopefully that answers it a little bit better now that I had that clarification. All right, great questions today, you guys. I love the questions. Let's see, next question. Another one from Sharks408. Can I create my own download license? 100% absolutely, yes, you can. And in fact, if you are somebody who services a lot of different client genres and you have a lot of different specific uses for your images that you're selling as downloads, maybe you sell some as commercial use, maybe you sell some for just social media, it's not a bad idea to make your own licenses, to study up on them, and to understand what you're allowing and not allowing your clients to do. So if you want to create your own license, you just need to get your license text. I would recommend working with a lawyer, somebody of the legal profession that really knows the fine-tuned details. But then when you have that license together, you just go to digital products, and then you go right over here to licenses, and then you're going to say add a new license right here. And it's super simple. You just paste in your license text, give it a name, and then once you paste all that information in, that license then becomes a drop down or an option in that license drop down. So it's really simple, really efficient, really powerful. I love this feature in Zenfolio. All right, great questions, you guys. Let me jump back. I'm going to try my best to get to all these questions. Butchworks Photography says, can the size of the sample package image be customized to portrait orientation instead of landscape, so I can use a portrait image for a portrait package? So I'm not sure which section Butchworks you're talking about. There's different places to do these sample images. There's the sample images for pre-order. There's the sample images for the actual packages that you build. And what I'm going to say is that you can't resize that image. It's set up the way it's set up. But what you can do is, you know, the colors that your website's going to be using. You know, if it's pre-order, the background is going to be white. You know that if it's on the shopping pages, you know what color that background is going to be like. So if you want that image to appear portrait orientated, then put it portrait orientated on like a white background, and then it'll still be a landscape orientated photo. It'll just be a white background with a portrait orientated image over it. That's the best answer I have for you right now, but I think that's a great question and definitely some good feedback. But basically, like I said, what you'll want to do is for those example images, just load them up in Photoshop and keep that image portrait orientated. Just put it like on a white background that fits, so that it just shows that portrait orientated image with kind of the white background. And you should be able to turn off any borders if it has borders and stuff like that, depending on where it's showing. All right, great questions. All right, next question here. Sharks408, man, you are burning it up, dude. I love it. So Shark says, to sell a bundle of 5 downloads, would you recommend a package or a digital product with a minimum and maximum of 5? So I would recommend setting up a digital product with a minimum and maximum of 5. That way, if you want to include that in a package, you can, but you can also sell it a la carte, and it's much more versatile doing it that way. So just really quick, the way that I would set it up if you want to sell a bundle is I would go to selling, and then once we're in selling, we're going to go to digital products right here, and then click add product. And then you could call this digital download, and maybe you can do like 5-pack. Okay. And then I'm not going to go into the licenses and all that stuff. We've kind of already talked about that. Going down here, if you want to force your client to select 5 images, you're going to make sure both the minimum number and the maximum number say 5. Setting it up that way will not let them check out until they absolutely have 5 images added to this. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. Otherwise, you could make this an up to 5 images, have the minimum number set to 1 and the maximum number set to 5. And then if there's only 4 images they want, they could just select 4 and still check out. But I would not do it as a package. I would set it up through the digital products, because then it's there, it's created. If you want to use it in different packages and on different price lists, you can use that digital product in different packages and different price lists, and it can be priced differently in each one. If you create this as a package in the actual package section, you set the price in there and you're stuck with that, and you have to duplicate it to change the price. So hands down, I would do it through the digital products feature. Great question though. Great question. All right, let's see. So let me get out of this. Yes, I want to continue without saving. Next question here. Good questions, you guys. Butchworks Photography. Is there an option for clients to agree to terms and conditions before confirming a package checkout or a checkout? So, whenever your clients go to buy a digital download, and if you have not tried this out yet, I would challenge you guys today, like after this live stream ends, if you sell digital downloads, if you're selling on Zenfolio at all, use that incognito window I showed you earlier and test out your client buying experience so that you know what it looks like all the way through up to the payment stage. Test it out so that way if you get calls and people are confused, if you get calls and people need help, or if you have to walk somebody through it, you know and you're familiar with what the process looks like. But when it comes to those digital downloads, I think Butchworks, that's what you're talking about. When it comes to those digital downloads, we show your clients that those terms and agreements before they actually complete the checkout. Now, they have to go into the cart and they have to click on checkout. Once they do that, it's either right after that or they might enter a little bit of information, but pretty quickly they're going to see that digital license agreement and they have to agree to it before they can check out. So we do present it to them. It's 100% before they enter their payment information or anything like that. We do present it to them before they enter payment information. So definitely check it out. Hey, Todd, if you missed anything on today's live stream, if you missed anything, you can always rewind back. So DVR mode is enabled. You can rewind back. You can fast forward, back forward, and catch up to the live. And then also, you guys, if you didn't know, in the description below the video as well, we have links to our site review archives. So every Tuesday at the same time, which is 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, we do site reviews live. So we have a link to those archives, and we also have a link to the Zenfolio Live archives as well, where you can go back and watch all of the previous live streams. I think my very first live stream back in like 2016 is even still in that archive. Super embarrassing. I can't even bear to stand it, but I think that live stream is there as well. Okay, we got like 10 minutes left. You guys have amazing questions. I'm going to get to them as fast as I can. Let's grab another one. Let's see. Philip says, are you planning to do a series or has one been recorded for non-wedding portrait photographers? I am a fine art photographer. That is a great question, Philip. I can definitely do some live streams on that. What I can tell you guys is that we are looking at very soon, maybe next week, doing a live stream talking about selling photos as stock photography. So that is something to look for and coming up. But if you'll do me a favor, Philip, if you have some ideas on specific things that you want me to point out or to hit on for fine art photographers, anything that you would really like for me to cover and go over and discuss, leave it as a comment on this live stream so I can go back and look and I can start planning for that and getting it set up and scheduled. But thank you so much for that suggestion. I always appreciate it. And guys, that goes for all of you guys. If you're watching the live stream now, or if you're watching the recorded version of this, if there are topics and things that you guys want me to cover, put a comment below the video and let me know. Ask me to talk about things in the upcoming live streams. Let me know, because I want to do this to make sure that it's most valuable for you guys. That's the reason why we do these live streams, so that you guys are getting the most out of your Zenfolio account. Okay. All right, next question here. This is from Jennifer. She says, does Zenfolio have any plans to add different photo lab options? I don't know of any specific plans in the work, Jennifer. That's a great question. I don't know of any specific plans in the work, but what I do know is that Zenfolio is constantly looking for ways that we can improve the platform, ways that we can improve things, ways that we can offer you guys more. So I don't have any specific answers or information for that. I can let you know that we are constantly looking for ways to improve. Now, if there are some products that you want to offer your clients that come from a lab that does not integrate with us, there's always the self-fulfilled product route. And there's a deep dive video below this video. It's going to be in the selling and marketing playlist. Again, you guys, make sure that you bookmark this video because I spent a lot of time this morning and yesterday putting together these playlists and these tutorials just to make it super easy for you guys to find these videos on specific topics so that while you guys have this downtime, you can be going in here while you have, maybe you have downtime, maybe you don't. Some of us don't. Obviously, I'm not getting any downtime. But while this is going on, you guys have all of those resources kind of consolidated in one place where you can go back through and watch this stuff and really focus in on your business and focus on setting up your account. Great questions, though. Great questions. All right, next question here. So Joanne says, can you set up a digital package when all images are $0? I offer low-res images to my clients for free, and I've just been emailing them out. So absolutely, you can do that. There's a couple of things that I always like to mention when people talk about giving out their digital downloads for free. So if you're doing low-resolution downloads for free, the question that I always like to present is, does that need to go to anybody who accesses that gallery? So let's take, for instance, a wedding photographer. If I'm a wedding photographer, and one of the things that I tell my bride and groom is, hey, included in part of your package, you're going to get your entire gallery as a digital download for free, included in your wedding package. Now, my intent is to give that digital download to the bride and groom for free, but not to the bride and groom's mom or to the distant relatives or to anybody else that might just come in there and start downloading these photos for free. So what I always recommend that you do is you never mark digital products for free. You make them free with a coupon, okay? So I don't know if I have the exact time to go through that. I'm going to try. But there is a video on our channel, and if I can get Richard to throw that link out, it's called How to Give Your Clients. It's either a video or a playlist, but there's different ways to give your clients free downloads. Check that video out. It goes through all of the different processes. I always recommend doing it with the coupon using Zenfolio's digital products. So first of all, you would need to have a low resolution product set up. So if you go in here, you're probably going to want this to be for the entire gallery just to make it easy. So go to digital products, set up that low resolution entire gallery download. I'm going to duplicate this one to save us some time. And I'm going to say right here, low res, full gallery download. I'm going to go in here and change this to unlimited online use. Change the image dimensions to be either low resolution 1 megapixel, or you can play around with the largest dimension option if you want to. And then I'm going to make sure that this is set to autofill from the entire gallery. So with this current configuration, when the client selects this product, they're going to get all of the photos in their gallery up to 1,000, and it's going to automatically apply it to them, to that product for them. Now, once you have that done, what you're going to do is you're going to add that to a price list. You're going to add it to whatever price list you're applying to your gallery. And then let's say that for people who are not your direct client, if they come in there and they want to buy that, let's say you're going to charge them $100. Okay. So if I'm not your direct client, maybe I'm a client's relative or a client's friend, and I'm in there checking out the gallery and I see that digital product, it's going to cost me $100. But for your specific client, who you want to give it to them for free because they probably paid for it in their package already, you're going to give them a one-time use coupon to make that free. So how you do that is you go to coupons down here. You're going to say add new coupon. And then you're going to just give this coupon a name, whatever you want to call it, free for Susie or whatever you want to call it. This name is not for your client. It's for you, so you know why you created it. Next, we're going to go down here to the coupon code. I'll say free low res. Now that coupon code, you might want to make it personal to the client. So this, if the client's name is like, I don't know, Smith, their last name Smith, maybe you say Smith, free low res. Because you're going to have to maybe make multiple versions of this coupon for other clients. So you need to have it be different for each client. Then you would come down here and say, let's discount products. And so let's say you charge $100 for that full gallery download of low resolution images. So what you're going to do is you're going to make this an amount coupon and you're going to make it worth $100. All right. And then you're going to come down here. Most important thing ever. This coupon can only be used for digital downloads. It can't be used for anything else. And it can only be used in that specific client's gallery by going in here and linking it to that gallery. So now they can't use it in a different gallery. They can't use that $100 credit towards buying prints. It can only be used on digital products. And then the last thing that you do is come down here and put a one-time use on it and save it. And so when you do that, you copy that coupon code, email it to your client along with their gallery link, and that is going to let them use that coupon to get those high resolution full gallery download for free. And you need to make sure that you explain it to them. You say, what you're going to do is select the full gallery low res download option. It's going to say it's $100. You add that to your cart. And then when you're checking out, there'll be a little coupon box up at the top right corner of your screen. Enter this coupon and it will make that download free. That way, anybody else that comes into that gallery will have to pay for that full resolution download, and it's just going to be a much better route that way. Okay, let me see if I can get one more question really quick. Let me see if I can answer this question. We got like 3 minutes left. This is from Mark. It said, I get account creation emails, usually followed a few minutes later by an order. When I get the account creation email, but I don't get an order, does that mean the customer abandoned their cart? So a couple of things that could mean. It could mean that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. There's a couple of different ways that account creations happen, Mark. So the first way is through placing orders. The other way is if people are creating favorite sets. So what you might want to do is when you get those account creation emails and you don't get an order, if you go up here to favorites, Zenfolio has two types of favorites. We have favorites that the client has actually gone through the process of sharing with you, and you'll get an email about that. But then we also have favorites that are called other favorites. And basically those are favorites that the client has selected but hasn't shared it with you. And so my guess is that that's what's happening. They're creating favorite sets in there and they're not sharing them with you, and they just haven't placed an order yet. One cool thing to know, and this will be probably the last thing that I'm able to say, and I'll have to jump off here, is if your clients create carts, and here's that other favorite section right here, so you can see it. You just click over here and you can see other favorites. If your clients create shopping carts and then they abandon the shopping cart, there's actually a function in Zenfolio. We'll send them 3 emails just reminding them that they have a shopping cart that they started with you, and then they abandoned. So we'll remind them. We'll say, hey, don't forget about this. And then I don't know what the time frame is between the emails, but we send them, I think it's up to 3. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We will email them and let them know. All right. We definitely let them know that they had a cart started and they abandoned it. All right. Great questions today, you guys. Really, really great questions today. I really appreciate all of you guys who jumped on here and hung out with me today on the live stream. Todd Thompson, Mark, Jennifer, Joanne, Lynn, Butchworks Photography, Philip. Let's see. Anybody else that I missed? Linda, Sharks 408, Steve, photos by Annette, Joe Russell, Bernardo, Roxanne Bay, Joaquin, Zapcat, CEC, Dana, all of you guys, I really appreciate all of you guys who jumped on here and hung out with me today. Hopefully you guys found this stuff helpful. And hopefully it gives you some ideas of things that we can do during this kind of weird time in our country and the world. Hopefully it gives you guys some things that we can do. But hey, don't forget, Tuesdays we're doing site reviews and they are live now. So we do 3 site reviews. 2 come from our backlog and then 1 comes from our live chat audience. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You get notifications for when we go live and when we do those site reviews. Jump on there, put your site in the doc. Maybe your site will get reviewed live. It's a great place to come learn other things about Zenfolio. And then, hey, you guys, everything is kind of crazy and unknown right now. But just make sure that you guys are being smart, you're being safe. And again, I challenge you guys like I do every week. Make sure that you're doing something to lift somebody up. Make sure that you're doing something to encourage somebody, to give some people some hope. And my challenge, don't forget, let's flood social media with some positivity. Let's post an image daily, something beautiful, something positive, just to give some people some hope and some encourage. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me today. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday.